Today I'm so happy to be sitting with one of my favorite Egyptian photographers. Can you believe it? One of his pictures played a big role in me dreaming about living in Cairo. So Nour Elmassry, it's a great pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Amy, and thank you for hosting me.
I've been following your work. I actually found a story of the first time I posted something about you in 2021.
Okay.
And as soon as I came to Egypt, I reached out to you last year because I wanted to have you on my podcast and ask you so many questions. So I'm so happy. And I found out that your name actually means Egyptian light.
Egyptian light, yeah.
So it's a great destiny in your name.
Good coincidence, yeah.
So can you describe yourself so we know a little bit about you? Who is Nour Elmassry?
Okay. Nour Elmassry is a film production designer, art director / photographer based in Cairo, Egypt. Originally, I'm not from Cairo. I'm from Damietta. Damietta is a port city. No, it's the north. It's a port city at the end of the Nile.
Right.
The meeting point between the river Nile and the Mediterranean Sea. So I came to Egypt, to Cairo, sorry, for studying at Faculty of Fine Arts, and now working as a set designer. And I'm doing photography as a passion or something I love to do.
How did you actually start with photography? Is it something you would do as a kid, or did you find a camera and suddenly started to play? Or
no, actually, I love doing photography when I was studying. I using every element I have, like my old phone, my friends' cameras, to try to take photos. In 2016, I think, I started mainly to learn more about photography and filmmaking.
Okay.
So I started to buy my first camera as a professional camera. And everything started after I bought this device.
Okay.
I use it a lot, and I was going through everywhere and take a lot of pictures, especially in Cairo because I was living there.
Yeah, I noticed that you photograph a lot about Egypt mainly. So what are the aspects of Egyptian culture that you like to show in your photographs?
Actually, I love to shoot places, to see things through my lens or my camera. So, and I don't want to say it's a full experience, but a good experience in compositions, colorings. It's a background from my studying.
Yeah.
So Egypt is a special place.
It's a big playground. There's so much to play with, the colors.
Exactly.
And
a lot of layers, a lot of stories.
Yeah.
And Cairo especially is a big city with a lot of different styles,
and you can see from the different people who live there along the years, you see the different styles being in the city. A
lot of styles and a lot of things you can shoot, you know. So Cairo is a good inspiration place to make what we are talking now about.
Before we have a look at your work, can you tell us which artists inspire you?
Actually, I can speak in Arabic to be more precise.
Yeah, we'll put translation, no worries.
أنا كنت لما كنت بدرس بدأت أحب السينما وأتعلم أكتر إزاي أشوف الحياة من منظور عدسة.
تمام.
من أكتر الناس اللي ألهمتني فنان ومخرج مصري اسمه شادي عبد السلام. شادي عبد السلام هو مخرج ومهندس ديكور ومصمم ملابس، فهو
زيك أكتر من شغل.
وفنان عنده تنوع رهيب في اللي بيقدمه أو اللي كان بيقدمه. هو توفى. حبيت اتعلم اكتر منه ازاي بيستخدم التالنت اوف ان هو شاطر وعنده موهبه في الرسم وفي حكي القصص عن طريق الصور والافلام. فهو ما عملش افلام كتير بس افلامه مميزه، فيلم الموميا وفي افلام.
وفي فنان تاني
ممكن من الناس برضو اللي ألهمتني شوية أو اتعلمت منهم اللايتنج كان ريمبرانت.
جميل.
ازاي استخدم الإضاءة في الصور. هو كان رسام بيعمل لوحات بس كان ازاي بيستخدم الإضاءة كجزء وعنصر مهم.
النور زي في اسمك النور. يعني في الآخر كله نور.
بالظبط. النور يعني مهم ان انت تشوفي. يعني اعتقد الاماكن مميزه بنورها. يعني انت قلتي قبل كده حاجه عجبتني قوي، ان القاهره مثلا ومصر فيها نور مميز، فيها سبيشال لايت، وده حقيقي. يعني الداستي والترابي والستايل الورم الدافي في الصور.
صح. انا فكرت قبل كذا يوم انه انا كنت بفكر انه النور بتاع مصر هو نور تراب، يعني دي دفع من التراب.
مزبوط.
بس مش تراب، هو زي ذهب، بدي
ذهب
نور ذهبي فعلا.
صح. لونه مميز شويه. وبالذات في اوقات زي شروق الشمس والغروب بيكون في الوان مميزه. وكمان بالليل مصر بالليل والقاهره خاصه نورها بالليل مختلف جدا.
هنتكلم عن الاوقات في التصوير من شغلك دلوقتي. خلينا let's have a look at your works.
Okay.
First of all, let's have a look at a very famous picture of yours. I'm sure many of you have seen the picture and don't know that we are sitting with the actual photographer. So this is Tale of Cairo.
Tale of Cairo is a balcony photo, yeah.
So yeah, tell us the story about this picture, because it's the one that I saw online a few years ago, and I didn't think about living in Egypt at the time. I saw this picture and I thought in my head, one day I wish I could live in some place like this, because it really makes you dream about what could happen. So yeah, I'm so happy you're going to tell us the story.
Yeah, thank you. And this image inspired you to come to Egypt.
Yeah.
This photo especially was unexpected. I took this photo in a pure coincidence. I was just in the next door building, just doing my work, and I see the place, and I took a picture with my phone, not my camera.
Not even the camera.
So after 1 day or 2 days, I posted it in my Instagram because I love it, and I think if I love the picture as a third person, so it makes me want to share it because I think it will be loved by others.
And it seems it has been loved.
Yeah, everything.
Seeing the number of shares and likes, and it's incredible.
Yeah, it will go viral, and a lot of people share it, and I think it's inspired me to continue to do what I do now.
That was the starting point of you?
No, I was doing this before.
Things?
Yeah, and I stopped posting photography, especially in my account, for a while. But because of this picture, I continue to post more, and everything changes.
It's unbelievable. We were talking about different times of day in Cairo, and there's another picture I really like. It's this one.
Yes, I love it.
It's called City in Blue, and it was in Maadi.
Yeah, in
right?
Maadi.
This particular picture is different. For me, it's different, but it caught my attention because it has a feel from Magritte, L'Empire des Lumières, so the hope in the dark. And it has a feel from Edward Hopper, the Nighthawks, like the loneliness, the lighting, I don't know. So yeah, tell me about this picture a bit more.
Okay. I think I usually don't thinking about the picture. I always take it by I'm not planning to take pictures
spontaneously.
Spontaneously, yeah. So I just see the old home and the good light and the green light. It's green special.
Light. It's unusual.
Yeah, and the timing, it was before sunset. So everything was good to take this picture.
Shoot.
Exactly. And I'm always not planning to take pictures. Like I'm always
doing something else, and suddenly you notice something.
I see something and I shoot it one time, and okay, let's post it. Yeah.
There's another picture I want us to talk about. Maybe people have noticed it or not. It's this one that's hanging on the wall.
It's a special project I did. It's called The Dreamlit Windows of Egypt.
From the series.
Yeah, it's a series contains like 8 photographs. Mainly it's a collage picture.
Right.
Yeah, it's
so you will not find this exactly in real life.
It's not a real scene. It's a imagined scene. I love the framing style.
Yeah.
I love how to see everything from like windows or something.
Like different layers.
Different layers, yeah. So I did many pictures with this style.
Did you give this one a name?
Yeah, its name is the Nile Tableau.
Thank you for using a French word.
So I did many pictures from one series, and it's available, by the way, in printing in a gallery called Tentera.
Here in Cairo.
Here in Cairo, yeah.
Okay.
So this is what I want to see.
Yeah, it's very nice. I saw it, I think, on your Instagram, and I was really wondering, where did he shoot this picture? I've never seen anything like this. I've seen these type of windows. I've seen what's behind it, but I've never seen the two combined. So I was wondering how.
It's like a lot of people said my pictures is like their dream. Yeah. Their dream photos about Egypt, and I love this comment a lot.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
I decided to show people how I see things and how I see Egypt in my mind.
Okay, there's a last picture. Of course, I had to select a few. We cannot talk about them all, but it's this one that I really like.
Oh, cute, super cute.
It has a lot of blue. So yeah, tell me about the framing, about the style, about the light.
I think in this picture, I love the style of the building. Of course, the whole composition, but the Art Deco style of building attracted me to take this picture. Yeah. Cairo is a good place with a different architecture styles, and especially Art Deco is one of my favorites. So I love the building with the greenery around it, and the old car. And Cairo is a special place with the old cars.
And I really liked the blue beetle and the blue window on top. I liked the harmony.
Good luck. Good luck with a good eye, by the way.
Yeah, no, you get good results if you're lucky, but if you work a lot. Like everything is about practice, as you said.
Exactly, yeah.
I've been trying to take pictures the way you do, and take stories the way you do, but it doesn't have the same results. So maybe in 3 years' time, I will be able to do something with my own style, because I don't want to copy. but it's not only having a phone that allows you to photograph really well. It's really trying, I think, different things.
Exactly. Yeah, I believe in that practicing is the main thing if you need to learn, even in art or because like painting or filmmaking or everything depends about.
It takes time.
It takes time. Exactly. Yeah. So I do photography, by the way, a lot. Like I do it every day, in every moment. It's a thing I used to do.
Okay. There's one point I'd like to discuss with you. I think people have noticed that in your pictures, we don't see people. It's mostly scenes of nature or buildings or trees even. So do you make a choice of not photographing people, or does it just happen like this?
I think I'm not choosing this because there is many pictures I have people, but I think I love the place mainly and the composition and the scene that I see. So I think this makes my photos more unexpected, more
mysterious.
More mysterious.
I think they are very mysterious.
It reminds me of something. It makes me thinking about the place and how people live in the place like this. So
this is exactly what happened when I saw the picture of the balcony. It's impossible for me to tell which year it was taken in. Like, is it 1980? Is it 2000? Because I don't see the style of people, what they are wearing.
Yeah.
So it could be any time. And I was like, who's living there? And what's the story of this building? It's very mysterious. I like the fact that, maybe that's why I chose your pictures that don't have any people in it, because it leaves room for imagination.
Exactly.
It's like when you read a book, and you imagine things in your head, like the main character could be anything. But if you see the movie, then you don't have room for imagination. In my opinion, your pictures, when there's no people, are like a book. It leaves a lot of mystery for us to wonder.
Exactly, I think so.
Tell us a bit about yourself, your personality. Do you have like a favorite color, a favorite animal, a favorite book? Something that inspires you?
Actually, my favorite color is, I love all colors by the way, because this is a kind of my work and my study, so it's not a good thing to be specific in a color, but usually I love green. صح. Green is a good color. Makes me feel quite calm. Makes me
at peace.
Feel more peacefully. Yeah.
Okay. Any favorite animal?
Cats. I love cats. Yeah.
Well, you chose the right place.
Cats.
Okay. Do they fight a lot?
Actually not.
No.
When they are young, but now they are like laying on the ground and need to eat.
They give you peace as well. Can you tell us what you're working on and what are exciting things coming up for you? What can we look forward to?
Actually, I'm now working in a few set design projects. This is in my full-time career. But in photography now I'm working on a special project. I hopefully can do it as soon as possible.
Okay.
I'm working on a photo book about my photographs. It's my first time to do something like this.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a special experience.
Take your time, so it's an amazing result.
It will take time because the collecting and making the book so special about things. So it takes time, and I'm so excited about it.
Nice. We'll leave it here for today, although I would like to ask you so many other things. for people who are watching us and listening to us, I'll put all the information about Nour Elmassry in the description so you can find it. And come to Cairo to see what Nour Elmassry photographed in real life. Thank you so much, Nour.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you.